What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D. It's a fantastic feel-good day here in the Motor City. We got to talk about LA and these riots that are happening. I am seeing a surprising reaction from black folks when it comes to this, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I mean by this. All right, black folks take on everybody battles, man. I swear. Nobody gets involved like stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them like black folks do. Black folks are ready to crash out for everybody else's causes. Yet, when it's their own struggle, don't show up for each other. Well, that's not quite happening this time around with the whole ICE raid situation. You have black folks telling other black folks, do not get involved with this. This is not our fight. Now, whether you agree with this or not, that's another thing. I find the sentiment of it to be very surprising, though. Like, you got black folks saying, hey, if it was us being deported because we were here illegally, do you think Mexicans would crash out over us? That's an interesting question to pose. I don't know. Honestly, if I can be real with y'all, I don't think so. I don't think, I'm sure there would be some, all right? There would be some, but Mexican Americans at large, like categorically, I don't believe if the situation were reversed and it were black folks that were here illegally that were being deported, that they would crash out over us. You guys can say, oh, I'm wrong, this and that. Well, as a black American, that's how I feel. So I don't believe anyone's qualified to tell me that I would be wrong on this. But one of the key components when it comes to this is that black folks are seemingly appalled by the behavior of the Mexican Americans that are looting and rioting and burning down their own communities. This is really a shocker, because who usually does that? Black folks. It's us that usually do that. So being on the outside of it this time, looking in, black folks are finding themselves appalled by this behavior, thinking that it's stupid, thinking that it's barbaric, thinking it makes no sense. Suddenly, it makes no sense to burn down your own community. Suddenly, it makes no sense to tear up your local 7-Eleven, your local sushi restaurant. Because, yeah, I saw that. That was a thing. I saw a sushi restaurant being looted. Because, yeah, that's totally how you fight ICE. Explain that part of the game to me, how looting a sushi restaurant fights ICE. The Apple store. There was an Apple store that was broken into and looted. How does that fight ICE? I mean, first off, this is dumb. Have y'all no idea of the extremely meticulous records that Apple keeps of their products? I mean, really, if you own an iPhone or any Apple product and you thought it was a good idea to steal from the Apple store, you beyond help, man. There's just no way that you can be helped. No way. A brand known for keeping such meticulous records of everything. They know what's sold and what's not sold. You think you're gonna steal an iPhone and then go get it activated at your local Boost Mobile store or something like that, and they ain't gonna know about it? Or they might just blacklist all of those products anyway, because they know. But that's where we're at with this. Another thing, seeing cars being burned down, seeing rocks being thrown, seeing your local Target and everything else being broken into and looted and stuff. It's amazing how black folks, seeing this from the outside looking in, are so appalled. I mean, so appalled by this behavior. So there's nothing really good about what's happening in LA. But if I had to dig and find one silver lining, it would be that now that black folks see how bad of a look that this is, now that black folks see how stupid this is, how fruitless it is to go burn down your own community. You're burning down where you live at. When you've gotten out of your feelings, you now have to rebuild. You have to rebuild from the ashes. Now that black folks see how stupid this is, perhaps in the future, we'll see black folks demonstrate this type of behavior less. I know it sounds like a long shot. I'm hoping, man. Like, really, here's hoping. So I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.